island because the guy wanted you to steal some of the Fae dust from the bank, or you go to the place of the Fae. So you guys have decided you're going to go to the Fae place first. They'll have some magical stuff possibly that could help the mage regain her memories.
Right. Okay.
All right. There we go.
So I would love your reaction waking up in a barrel.
Okay, how tightly sealed is it?
How did you guys seal it? Did you just put a lid on it or just put them in the barrel?
That would be a Rodrich thing. He's the one to put him in there.
I mean, it's probably not a big enough barrel to close the lid.
Okay.
Okay.
More of a shame barrel.
If the lid isn't closed, I'm going to assume that it's at least placed on top because something tells me Roger would have found that funny. Can I just roll a strength check and try to just punch my way out?
Yeah. Please.
For all I know, I'm massively afraid of waking up in a coffin knowing my last line of work. Okay. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Oh, God. 13.
Don't eat my pizza.
You kind of punch it. The planks of the barrel will kind of all come undone. And you
Just picture one falls and then the rest of them, like, around in a circle fall down around me.
Like dominoes.
Yeah, exactly. Oi, whose bloody idea was it to throw me in here? Was it Drawlin's? I bet it was Drawlin's.
Roderick slowly raises his hand.
You're not supposed to admit it.
Yeah, you don't have to tell him. Someone else is getting the blame for that one.
He's an orc. His intelligence is low.
Fair.
He's on a different wavelength.
As I walk past, I just kind of pat Rodrich as easily as I can on the shoulder for his height and go, well played, buddy. Well played.
You guys kind of hear a little, oh, coming from Drawlin's room. Oh.
I'll stick my head in and make sure he's alive.
He's alive, but he's not quite sure why his stomach feels upset.
Don't mind the dog noises beside me. Squirt wants supper. Mine specifically.
He doesn't want supper, he wants your food.
So, are you guys ready to set sail to the Fell Islands?
Yeah. Let's do it.
On our trip, can I steal a bunk?
Your bunk is right there.
Oh, I see it. Okay, we're good.
Emery took the 6-bedroom.
Yeah, that made me laugh. Maybe Emery can tell me all about her song and dance she performed at the Bard College.
Maybe there'll be a slumber party at some point in the room. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. I sung, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I must have been drunk that night. I'm not usually that outgoing.
It's the Alexa's charisma is rubbing off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will. You hear some creatures in the sea. All right.
I'm not going to have any bacon left on my pizza.
So you guys kind of pull up to this island. That's on the map. It says this is Isle of Fells. It's not quite what you were picturing in your minds. There's a lot of dead trees. As soon as you like come to shore, you notice there's a lot of tombstones. It's a lot less lively than you were anticipating.
This is a Fey island?
That's what we heard.
What kind of Fey?
Is there more than one kind?
Dark Fae?
Well, just a bunch of high gluten, pointy-eared people, aren't they?
Aren't you a pointy-eared person?
I was about to say, would I, being a elf, would I have any idea of like what Fae would be on this island of Fae-ness? Being a religi type elf?
You probably would have been able to tell if it hadn't been in this state.
Gotcha. I shrug.
It looks diseased either way.
Well, let's go. Let's find out what we got, what we're dealing with.
Okay.
If anybody wants to give me like a perception as you kind of come in here.
Yeah,
Sure.
well,
Yep. That's a 19.
You definitely noticed there hasn't been a lot of traffic lately. It looks like hasn't been too much traffic for a bit. But the last things you can kind of faintly see is goblin tracks, kind of sporadic all over the place.
what track, sorry?
Goblin. They are the last, they're not even that fresh, but those are the last kind of remains of any sort of footprints.
The most recent vestige.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
free to move your characters if you wish.
What Rodridge is currently wondering is how there's so many tombstones on such a small island.
I'm gonna go look at the tombstones closest
Yeah.
to the dock.
Okay.
And over by this boat wreck.
It appears, as you see them, all the names of them, they seem to be of Fey origin. A lot of Fey names.
Cool.
There's
Like Tina?
There's a lot more gravestones here than like a regular Fey cemetery. Like something obviously happened. Like this is almost like after a war or something.
Looking around at the tombstones, do any of them have any epitaphs or anything that gives an indication?
Oh,
Do you read Fey?
Sylvan, which I think is the Fey language.
me too.
Sylvan, Abyssal, Common, Druidic, Elvish, Goblin. Somehow I have Sylvan twice. No, I only have it Sylvan once. It's misread that. I speak a lot of languages. Sylvan, Goblin, Elvish, Druidic, Common, and Abyssal are my languages.
Okay. Some of them are just the typical, rest in peace, then the dates. There's a couple that would say fought bravely. And most of them all have the same death date.
Okay.
You notice that? So you would gather from that knowledge there might have been some sort of large battle here that didn't really seem to go the Fae's way, is your guess.
Gotcha.
Eliko, do you have any kind of abilities to determine why all of these trees are dead?
I have nature.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I can look at them, nature check, and 15.
They look as though some sort of acid has been sprayed on them. Some of them look like they're a little bit burnt.
Let everybody know.
Acid. I know a few things about acid.
Oh, please tell us. I would love to learn.
Me too.
I'm gonna look at the boat here, examine it, see if there's anything obvious.
Was that just a little rowboat, like it is on the map? Or?
Yeah, that's what I was curious.
What are you looking at?
The rowboat that Jolly's on top of.
Oh, I'm saying that's the boat you guys kind of came on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was like
Yeah.
our shore boat.
Gotcha. In that case,
It's like a drow rowboat on the drow ship.
gotcha.
Just to avoid you guys having to do the same shit over and over again, you guys have a rowboat when you get off the big ships, go to islands.
Gotcha. I'm gonna walk up the path and look at, as I examine the stuff and just kind of glance ahead of us.
Can I see the island off to the corner of me as well?
Okay. Yeah, when you look over there, you see this. Someone has
Dobby?
erected a large god of the goblins statue.
Oh. Griffin, not
Typically
Dobby.
erected after a victory to the gods.
Huh. Let's see.
Well, I'm gonna walk over to this area along whatever this building is and kind of see what I can see carefully. Try and be a little
head in a window.
try and be a little stealthy. I don't know, 12.
And also based off your nature check that you did too, you can kind of tell this is probably where the main housing of the Fae was going to be. And it looks like a lot of it's been turned into rubbles and ruins now.
Gotcha.
I revealed too much of that at once, but oh well.
So good. I'm gonna start, I guess, approach the doorway and look inside.
Me too, but I'm in kind of a daze. Something feels very weird for me here.
Okay. You kind of walk up the planks and you do notice what appears to be a large face statue that's been kind of beat down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it shows clearly on your maps or not, but it's...
This one right here. I'm just moving myself to.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you guys do anything with it? Or you just look at it?
I'll go over and investigate it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been slid back and forth.
Give me an investigation check. 17 investigation.
Now, you see that somebody's clearly pushed it and then pushed it back. You see like the scraping on the ground.
Okay. Back where it was.
You
So
want
like it moved back in position.
Yeah. So somebody moved it, did something, and then moved it back.
Can I move it?
Yeah, give me a little strength check as you push it.
That's gonna be fun.
I'll give you a hand.
Rodridge, are you joining the party or can you not move your character?
Still can't move.
Okay, I'll move you up here then.
Okay.
11, but if I'm getting help with advantage, or I guess you probably rolled so. Oh,
Okay.
string. Well, the advantage would have given me a string 20.
Yeah, you pushed it and it opens up and you kind of knock it over and you see it says, this is just for my pleasure.
Apparently,
Fuck you too.
That was just for my enjoyment.
you're welcome.
Well played.
So the goblins left that message because they're a little bit of dicks. They destroyed the statue. Left you a little message.
I guess I'll go look around. Well, what's in the big hole?
Looks like Emery found a dead Fae that's been there. These
Yeah.
are kind of decayed.
What's going on around him there with the blue? Is he like encased in something?
That's just a phase outfit. The outfit hasn't deteriorated, but these are like worn corpses. They're pretty dead, but that outfit still is kind of still looks nice.
Well, everybody's looking away. Can I try and take the wings off of this dead Fae in front of me?
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. Do like a sleight of hands because you want to take them off and not crumble them. You don't want it to get like they're brittle. See like how carefully you.
21.
Okay, you able to like take it? You break it off. You want to keep it whole, or are you going to fold it, or what are you doing with it?
I will fold it for now. I plan to break it down and use it for poisons.
Okay, Jolly feels a little bit queasy for some reason watching that.
Fair enough.
So you have you took a Fey wing there. Okay.
Can I investigate this dead character up here to see if there's any clues or anything they've got on their person?
You're looking at it and you recognize the outfit it's wearing is glamored studded leather.
Oh, what does that mean? That it doesn't look like armor, but it is?
Yeah, it's like it's fancy armor. Like it's still very protective, but looks good too.
Oh.
It would have been a hit at Fashion Week maybe 2 years ago.
Would it fit me?
Yeah, you would think so.
Is there any identifier on the body so that we could tell where he came from, or I don't know?
Can we tell how it died?
Okay, do you want me to read you what this is first?
The armor?
Yeah.
What?
It's special armor.
I want to be respectful about it. I don't want to just strip the dead body and leave him there. I want to see if he belongs to somebody, I could take the armor back to them, but I want to cover him or something. I don't want to totally disrespect this poor dead soul.
Okay. What do you see when you look at the armor?
It looks like a blue tutu.
Okay. When Elikio looks over, it looks like a red long frock. Eris sees it looks to be like
just underwear.
A green crop top and a pair of gitch.
I don't really want it to be a blue tutu. That's just what I thought it was on the screen.
Rodridge thinks it's like a useless armor bikini, and Jolly sees this like intricate Fey flowing design.
You just froze on the screen. There you go.
So you're all actually seeing the body looks the same, but the armor, it seems to reveal itself differently to all of you.
Can I?
It feels like that's valuable.
Can I see what killed this guy?
Which guy?
The guy in front of Emery.
It looks like clearly like goblin slashes and some of the same thing that was on the trees, like the little remnants of an acid of some sort.
Okay.
What's down the big hole?
You gonna take a peek?
I am going to take a peek.
Okay. It's dark. You have dark vision?
I do. Okay. 60 or 120, I forget.
You definitely see like there's a cave setting under there.
How far down?
It's about 20 feet.
Okay.
Can Rodridge walk up to the hole and kind of like light one of his torches and toss it down there to see what's actually down there?
Okay.
Just so we can like get a proper visual.
Okay. So Rodridge is going to toss the torch down there. You see, it looks like you see that there's a bloody goblin at the bottom, and there's some sort of red glow.
I'm gonna take my rope, tie it off to the stupid statue that said "fuck me," and maybe attempt to see if I can climb down.
Okay. Emery, did you do a perception when you were looking at the armor as well?
I was trying to maybe roll an investigation
Yep,
or perception or something. That was
Okay, I'll get you to do that.
which one?
I'll do an investigation.
I got a 16.
You see the like magical imbued letters that read La Torah
On what do I see them on?
on the clothing. Kind of like our regular clothing tag that we would have. Only
Okay. So
Hey.
it could be the person who made it.
No, you don't believe so.
Mary, that's enough.
Is it like in kindergarten where we write our name on the inside of our clothes so they come back home with us?
You almost think like it's put there. It's kind of hidden. Like you got a good investigation roll to find it. Like it's almost like, say it's like a blue dress and the stitching's in blue, but it almost blends in pretty good. But you like did a thorough search, and you kind of it's like almost like you're finding a hidden pocket, only it's hidden stitching.
Oh, can I take the armor and then cover them up?
Okay.
It's
So-
glamored.
So when you grab this, while wearing this armor, you gain +1 to AC. You can also use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or some kind of other armor. You decide what it looks like, including the color, style, accessories. But the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusionary appearance lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor.
Ah, cool.
That's freaking cool.
That's almost like a disguised self ability.
Did you say it was studded leather?
Yeah. Glamored stuttered leather, it's called.
Okay.
If you Google it, it'll tell you everything I just read on there too.
Oh, okay.
It's an official D&D piece.
Fletch got new cards.
Yeah, that was really cool. I saw the photo for that, I think.
Well, I like to make some up on the fly, but I also like to have some ready in case you guys actually investigate something I wasn't expecting to reward, that kind of stuff.
Jolly, do you know anything about last rites for the Fae?
No, I'm.
Would my Fey ancestry help with that? I know it technically is like an advantage on saving throws.
Other than I think we should probably bury him.
Yeah, well, you guys can tell that they were putting the Fae in graves as you came in, right?
I just didn't know if there was some kind of god we should acknowledge or anything like that. I want to look around for something I can put over as a gravestone, because there won't be one, just to mark that there is someone buried there,
Okay.
an unknown person.
What are you going to use to try that?
I don't know, maybe I can use my dagger to carve something out onto a piece of wood. I see some planks over there.
Okay.
Just stick it into the ground where we
Okay.
bury them.
Okay, so you guys are going to dig a little grave here and...
Can I search
And
this
let's send
dead
off.
Fae down here that Eris took the wing off of?
Yep.
Not search, but like
It's a beat up. Like he took the wing. The wing is very brittle. The body's like the whole body's brittle like that.
Okay, I want to bury this one too.
Okay.
What was the name of that armor piece, Brandon? I'm just curious about something.
Glamored studded armor.
It's called Glamored Studded Leather.
I have a link to it if you want to look at it. I found it online.
No, I wanted to see if I can drop it onto our character sheet now. Sorry. Yeah, so
you probably can if you go to the little plus sign, you can maybe search it.
No, if you go in the top menu, if you go to the I, which is our compendium, and you type in Glamored Studded Leather, it'll pull it up from the items menu, and then you can drag and drop it onto your character sheet.
Oh, there you go.
What the what? Glamored.
And then you can toggle it on and off in any of the abilities that come with it that way, instead of just adding to the mods when you go to write a new one in.
Well, that's pretty cool.
How did you say I could add it? I found it.
So open your character sheet in the window and then drag and drop it on top. And it looks like it says accepting drop from compendium, and you just release.
Oops. How do I keep it open at the same time? This is cool. If I could make it work. All right. My character sheet disappears when I try to keep it.
I leave it in like the window. I don't pop it out, if that helps.
I don't know how to not pop it out. It just always does.
Oh, I mean, like I don't click the little 2 screen icon next to your name.
He doesn't have it on a different window, is what he's
I don't
saying.
even know what that means.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can figure out how to make it work. Anyway, I don't want to stop the game while I try to figure it out.
But you have it. You could always try and do it throughout the week too. Add it on. My dog just knocked over my book. Damn it, puppy.
Didn't give him bacon.
Hey, I gave him all my bacon.
Well, yeah, but Flush didn't.
Alright, I think I gotta let them out.
All right. As you guys are all kind of standing there, it starts to rumble, and you're all going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Rumble?
Yep.
I can't figure this crap out. Whatever.
I got a 12.
Okay.
We're rolling a what kind of saving throw?
Constitution.
Do I just click Constitution button on my sheet?
Above
Under saving
Constitution,
throws.
where you just click where it says Constitution. Roll, no, did not roll. No, did not roll. There it goes.
That's a natural one.
14.
Yeah. Mine's a natural one.
This I'm not 100% sure on. When you guys hit a trap as a group and you get the damage, do you guys each individually roll your die 10, or is it do I roll it and then give you that damage to all of you?
You roll it and give the damage to everyone.
Okay.
So if assuming it's a Constitution save and save for half, basically,
Yeah.
we all just save to see whether we take half.
Yeah.
But the damage is singular.
F. You guys all fall through the edge. This area is very brittle, and you guys are all falling down, but you're all only taking 1 point of damage.
On the edge of that black hole in the middle there?
Yeah, this all caves in.
But we were digging a grave, weren't we?
Well, I assumed you guys are doing it right there because nobody moved their characters.
Oh, okay.
I would have thought we would have gone outside, but yeah, I wasn't digging the grave. I was looking down the hole.
If you don't tell me you moved them, I'm going to assume you didn't.
Nope, that's fair.
Roger's just kind of just staring down there, looking at the red glow, and he's confused.
So you guys all fall
down to the bottom with it.
and you kind of all land here.
Something changed on my
All I see is
screen.
black.
It said it was loading a rule book and then it disappeared.
Try to just refresh.
I think I'll lose. I might lose the video and stuff.
I mean, probably for us, it's just a black screen with a little gray rectangle near the top.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys see anything in that room?
Just a gray rectangle.
Yeah, no, we don't see anything.
Black with a medium gray rectangle in the upper left middle.
What the F? All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna just move you guys off here to fix that. I'm just gonna throw you back.
I'm gonna grab some hero.
Mary and Squirt are still outside there.
Why is that not working?
Sierra has an N7 pillow, apparently.
So apparently no one can see this on their screens.
I see back the old screen where we're standing by the hole.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to fucking suck if that does not work. Let's try it. You see anything now?
No.
A bigger gray screen than
What the?
now it's a long gray rectangle instead of a short one.
What happens if you try to uncover the map like you normally do for us when we can't see it?
Make us all look away so we don't see it.
Oh wait.
I was gonna say, do you have it? Do you have whatever you're trying to show visible? Is it, or is it still masked?
No, I had the fog on and I turned it off and then I turned it on and I revealed the areas like I usually do, but for some reason
It's not revealing to us.
there's a gray.
Ah,
Yeah, did I do this? Let's see. This is going to show too much if it does.
It's still gray.
All I see is gray. Are there multiple layers?
No.
Let's see what Google can tell me.
It should just be like I reset the fog.
sure is making my bum hurt.
We'll sit on the pillow.
Show to others.
I have two pillows.
Oh.
They're both the same.
Well, that just tells you Mass Effect sucks.
What? First you hate Voyager, now you hate Mass Effect?
No, she knows I like Mass Effect. I'm just here because I know that's a trigger. I know Sierra well enough to know that that's a trigger for her. So, and I get I wasn't sure if it would be the what of disbelief. I know you're a total liar on fire, or what? Because she knows very well I like Mass Effect.
I'm friending you in all things.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys all hit the ground.
Okay.
You guys kind of discuss, and I'm just going to fucking remake it real goddamn quick.
Go for it. Dude, take your time. Take a minute. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee while you do.
I will walk Sierra through trying to get that thing to drop into her menu. If she's good with that.
Found a cat hair in my licorice.
Oh. Black licorice, my favorite.
Want some? I have a thing for it. I bought it at the bulk zone.
Sense why that didn't work.
There's so much licorice in my town because we have the largest Finnish population outside of Finland.
Okay.
But there's lots of licorice, like salted licorice and salmiak, and there's everything.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I can buy it in bulk pretty cheap.
You're not allowed to peek. You definitely are peeking. Cheater.
All right, so I've got the thing open.
Okay, so close your character page entirely,
Okay, done.
and then click on your name again. And then you should have the tiny little window that pops up. And then if you
my name again, then open. Oh wait, yeah, I see it.
Okay, now
It's in a separate window again.
like a full separate window?
Mhm.
Like you can alt tab between them?
Yep.
Okay, let's see if there's a setting you have on for that keeps popping it out every time.
Okay, we'll check. Use window pop out for characters. Disable.
Okay, now
That
close
was
it.
easy.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, I see it too. Okay. Now open your compendium and type it in again. Glamored studded
Well,
leather.
I'm trying to open my character. It still pops out in its own screen, but it's not.
At the very
It's not
bottom
its own tab.
of that, at the very bottom of that. Oh yeah, it's not its own tab. Okay. That's what we're looking for. So I got it to pop up just from typing glam in the compendium.
Yeah, I still have it open.
And
The
then
last
you just
time I looked at it.
drag it. It'll give you a warning after you drop it in because it won't, you can't be wearing two sets of armor. So you'll need to untoggle your leather armor. Just clicking the check mark. You can remove it later on if you sell it. I can tell you how to just get rid of things in your inventory.
Am I dragging it to the character sheet?
Yeah, as long as you're on that whole character and bio version of the screen.
Neato. Okay. I pretended like something was happening, but did it happen?
It'll be at the very bottom of your backpack.
Yep, I see it there. Okay.
And then you'll notice that, yeah.
AC is not incorrect.
So that's
what
because.
Does that mean? That's two negatives. What does this sentence mean?
So try untoggling your leather armor. It should be near the top.
Yeah, I see it.
See if that fixes it.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna have to carry my leather armor around with me for a while, or I guess I could leave it. This one's better. I don't need to carry both, right?
You could put it back on the once we get back out.
That's not a bad idea. Then he's not naked. I won't feel bad. How do I actually remove?
So you click on the lock at the bottom of your backpack.
Okay.
And you'll see all the red trash icons.
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, this is fun.
Every couple of weeks.
It's so slick. It just adds it on there.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to learn more about it, I can press the I there.
Yep.
And it tells me all about it in the little window below it.
And if you ever need to share it, you can just click on it and share it to the chat, I believe, from that compendium.
Slick.
I believe.
Yeah, let's find out. Oh, wait, I have to.
You might just have to. I don't know. You might not be able to.
No, it doesn't seem to, but that's okay. I can always look it up when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really maybe I can drag this to the chat screen too. Nope.
I am still carrying my my awful, in brackets, new drawing.
Oh.
I did not put that in the bag of holding, apparently.
You're lucky.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm a little confused as to what the thing is that Drawlin did that was a big oopsies that we regretted. You guys talked about it in the last episode, but I wasn't sure what it was.
God, he let those crazy ladies, the witch ladies from the Drow,
the matriarchs,
off the ship, and they went and killed everybody at Fashion Week.
You sent them. You sent them back.
Everybody we saved, they're now dead, and there's bounties on our head.
He literally said, "Go join the other Drow." at Fashion Week, and they were there to kill everybody. So you
God.
guys literally sent them to wipe out everyone.
I
Remind
think
me
we should,
to give him a new tattoo.
Yeah.
Fashion Week Killer, just spelt straight down one arm.
Killer. No, I can't find any way to link this. I'm trying.
Let's go to Google again. Can I?
I wonder if there's a button you can use to link something in a chat. Like if I pressed exclamation point and then the name of it. Let's see what happens. Nothing. What about a star? Wild card. Nope.
So it looks like you can't. As of 9 days ago, when this was asked, you can share like spell details and anything with that chat bubble, but it doesn't look like you can share things that don't have it, like we do on our character page.
Phase 2. It's still pretty slick. I can always tell someone to type it if they want to learn more about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that compendium grew quite a bit, it looks like.
So it fixed my AC for me.
So you went up 1 point?
Actually, I didn't pay attention. I'm just assuming.
You can toggle your armor off, look at it, and then toggle it back on and see the
Good idea.
change.
All right, let's hope this worked.
My
No, I can have-
15.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it changed it.
Jeez.
Well, I don't know if it changed it from the other leather armor. It might be the same. Done it in regular.
Can you guys see that in the map?
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Just trying to see what I wasn't able to transfer over, so I remember what I did.
Hey, something.
Ooh, something's purple and glowy.
That looks like a pool of blood.
That's what I said was glowing red. I couldn't find the same thing that was entirely red, so I just took that thing.
That works. It's a thing. It's glowy
And it's
and
red.
red.
I've still got now I got to copy all your fucking characters again. God damn it.
I was about to ask where we're standing.
I didn't want to ask.
Probably right here.
All right, hold on. Let's just take a sec.
Roderick, I dare you to go take a bath in that pool.
Rodridge probably would, no matter what. He would dive.
I now know that I don't need $5 to dare him to do stuff.
You could just do the old school, I double doggy dare you, like.
Did you guys all intentionally make your character's name start with E?
No, none of us talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Most
Oh my
of us.
gosh. Only the cool kids.
I actually used the one that you
Thanks.
signed me. I just.
You don't have an E? Oh, I thought you said everybody did.
No, just the three of you.
No, it's weird.
One of the cool kids.
Right, Jolly.
It's the first time in my life, guys.
As you're playing D&D, I'm the cool kid now. I love it.
One of the cool kids.
No, I just need Rodridge.
So we're all gonna play like the Mass Effect trilogy when it comes back out again eventually, right?
Yeah.
Comes out in
Yeah.
May, doesn't it?
I
Yeah,
haven't pre-ordered it, but I probably should have.
I
didn't
pre-ordered
either.
it.
I'm waiting.
What's on your cup, Emery?
Obama?
Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
I wasn't sure who it was from where I was sitting. It looked like it was Legolas.
What? They're distinctly looking different people.
They are.
I am aware of that. But when there is a light on top of it,
Are you cosplaying Legos or Obama? I can't tell. I love it.
I can't wait for that Fan Expo reveal.
Thanks, Legolas Obama.
the way the light was on the cup, it looked like it was Legolas, okay?
Let's see.
My God.
Legolas for president.
That might be the best glamored item you've ever had, Sierra.
Did you roll a 1 on your visual?
Rob brought that home from a garage
Fuck, that's funny.
that his family was throwing.
The
He got it
Canadian
for like
family.
50 cents. It's my favorite mug.
All right. So you guys kind of land. You kind of go crashing down. You only take 1 point of damage because I rolled like shit.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go investigate.
You see a path to the left, a path to the right, and then a path straight ahead with the big glowing.
I recommend we go left and right first so that nobody sneaks up behind us.
Jump in the pool.
Rodridge is already walking towards the pool.
Okay. So I didn't bring them over, but there's a couple dead goblin bodies over here. I didn't transfer them over. I didn't have time to do all that. But when you landed, when you seen the one dead goblin, he's there. It looks like he had some acid on him as well. And then there's another one that looked like it was dead via other means.
Can we discern the color of the acid? Like, is there enough on them that we can see?
It looked like it was sprayed long ago where it's already eaten. But the residue of it. We'll say it was green.
Okay.
Whatever old green dried out acid turns into, what color that is.
Probably
Booger color.
translucent. I was just I wanted to warn Rodridge before he possibly cannonballed into a pool of acid over there. So that's why I was asking.
I wanted to investigate and look around for any signs of were the goblins killed here? Do they fall down or do they fall down from above? Like,
There's no. Doesn't look like they died from falling. It looks like they were stabbed with some claw things, maybe. Some acid.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do
So,
a
Eris,
perception
I
check.
recognize what the claw things are. Like what might have been the cause of death.
Give me an investigation on that.
Sure. It'll be 18, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's a hard name to pronounce. Hancock?
Hancock?
Oh,
yeah. Hancock.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna do
around.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can hear anything, smell anything, etc. Or not.
You kind of smell like the dead goblins are kind of potent, so that's kind of what you smell. There's about 4 dead goblins there. Like the acid smell of old acid, whatever that smells like to you. What does that smell like to you, Eris? What does old acid smell like to you, since you're the expert in acid?
Like a good time? No.
You're taking that one of the cool kids thing too seriously.
Oh, right. I would say it smells, at this point, probably a little moldy, as it's the smell of the acids fused into the decaying bodies.
So you smell like dead goblins and moldy acid.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, plug your nose, Emery.
Jolly, somehow you recognize that magical barrier, though, but you kind of keep that to yourself. It does look familiar to you.
Okay.
Can I throw a torch down the hallway I'm standing in?
Okay.
Do you want me to like throw or roll anything for distance?
Is
No.
the acid flammable?
I'll just reveal the area there.
Okay.
That is starting to look remarkably like the woman's reproductive system.
It really does look like the ovaries.
what?
I promise
I'm gonna-
Fallopian tubes.
it's not.
I'm gonna glance down the other tunnel, take a look, and see what I see.
It really does.
I am gonna stealthily, while slowly moving, approach the larger, what looks like a larger room. I will give you a stealth check.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and be stealthy.
Yeah.
12, not
I'm
great.
gonna do the same.
And I'll approach whatever this big area. It looks like it widens out from what I can see.
That's an unnatural 20 for me.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so you're pretty stealth there, Eris. Alikio, you're not making a whole lot of noise.
Rogers kind of sees everybody stealthing, so he decides to try and stealth as well.
Yeah.
Roger hits his head off of a stalactite.
Do I see anything as I approach the big room? Or what I think is a big
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, I
man.
should stealth.
Rogers is super stealth. Okay. So you're going to be looking in here.
Is the one open? Oh,
So
here you go.
you see like to that.
Okay. I will.
You kind of see something kind of moving out the corner of your eye, just kind of around the little corner there.
Yep. I will approach back to the tunnel and kind of let people know I see something come this way.
Okay, Rodridge kind of sneaks over behind him.
Okay, so Rodridge is really, looks like everyone's fairly stealth.
Hold on, I'll stealth too.
Yeah. Oh my god, 12.
24.
For once, we all pulled it off. Not one of us is giving the party away.
And I'm going to slowly enter the room here to about here so I can hopefully see, kind of have an angle up on where I thought I saw movement.
Okay. So your suspicions are correct. You do see that kind of creature. He's just kind of burrowing a little bit. Doesn't quite notice you.
All right.
Can I have successfully made it back into that room? Do you think by this point?
Where you are, right there.
Yeah.
You can see to there.
Okay. If I were to make my way back to Elico and Jolly,
Yep.
would I be able to?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am going to
Roger.
cast resistance on myself, which I will give you. I'm casting resistance onto myself, just to give myself a little extra oomph on my saving throws,
Okay.
which is concentration. And then I'm going to cast. Where are the rest of my level 2s? Weird. Hold on 1 second. Oddly, my other level 2s are missing. I'm going to cast. I guess I'll take back resistance, and I'm going to cast Entangle.
Okay.
There's no point in casting the cantrip because it's just a cantrip. I could cast it 8 million times, so I'm just going to cast Entangle, which is a level 1 spell and concentration. I break concentration, which is why, and I'm going to entangle the Ankeg. So it is a grasping vines. So you basically all see me verbal, make some movements, and these grasping vines come out of the floor and attempt to entangle the Ankeg. It is a saving throw, DC 13. I believe it's a con, but spell save, DC 13, which would be, I believe, against my which I think that makes it wisdom.
I think so.
So I'm rolling a strength save.
I think it's wisdom. I'm trying to read what it
says
is.
strength.
Yeah,
Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a
Yeah.
strength saving throw.
Yeah, strength saving throw, DC 13.
19.
Yeah, all right, so he saves.
Do you want us to roll initiative at all?
But I was going to say, I'm guessing that means we are engaged now since I have.
Yeah, you did do it, so it's definitely turned alert. So we'll get initiatives.
Yeah, shit.
I got an 8.
8.
I got a 6. Beat that, Aries.
17.
15. Broadridge and
Okay, I got a 4.
Damn it, Rodridge.
Broadridge got 4.
Oh crap! What?
Just need Elikio.
Oh, I thought I did. It should be a 9.
Oh, 9.
Oh, I wasn't clicked on my character. That's why. Hold on, let me try. I want to try something. Since is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to click on myself and then roll. Got it.
Wait, what?
So
If you click on yourself and roll, it adds to his table.
So Emery's going
Like-
first with 17.
Like click on your character icon, but
So I can't because now my character sheet is covering the map.
Well, you can hide your character sheet.
I can't move it.
double click on the top near your name. It'll turn into an opaque window.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit it with an arrow then. I'll step up a little bit so that I can get in range and maybe not hit my friends, but I'm not too concerned about them.
Not too concerned about them.
They're heroes, man. They'll dodge it. All right, so I have to roll the hit, which is
Unless you happen to get a natural 1, and then we're all screwed because it's going to go through Rodridge, through Eris, through me.
does a 19 hit?
Yep.
What does she have? Yondu's arrow? She just whistles and the thing just moves around from target to target?
That would be awesome.
If she gets a
That's the
negative
first
1,
one.
Lord only knows.
God, it's fine. I'm trying to see, do I roll that twice? No, just one time. Okay. 7 damage.
7 damage? Okay.
Does it howl?
Whatever noise that would make, like, we're going to say that's the noise. Elikio would be next.
All right, I am going to. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Why are you not going away? Oh, that's why.
Pardon me.
I'm going to approach. I think that's actually an action. Here's the boot, and I'm like, I didn't click anything. I'm gonna use my bonus action, cast Shillelagh.
Okay.
And I'm going to approach and give him a good old whack with my club. So it is. Where's my core? There's core. So oh, that's not scimitar. Sorry, wrong thing. Wrong thing. It would be a +2 to attack, so ignore that. 4. So I doubt I hit.
A 4? No, a 4 does not hit.
And I'm engaged. And that's my turn.
Eris.
You're muted.
I said, ooh, I am muted while muted, like anybody else could hear that. after you said it. I'm going to use my assassinate ability that I accidentally procced up there. Would you say that the creature is surprised still?
Probably not still.
Does my stealth still count when we enter in an encounter?
Yeah, I'd say it does.
Okay. So I have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet. Okay. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. And then I'm also stealth, so that's an additional d6. So short sword, does a 15 hit? Oh, it's advantage, roll it twice. Yeah, does a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay. So, what die is that? D6. A critical is 2 times damage, right?
Yeah.
Does the critical come into play after the sneak attack modifier or before? I think one could argue that the sneak attack happens at the same time as I'm making contact and piercing the armor class, but I'm not entirely sure.
I would say so, because you're not hitting it a second time, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'll roll, that's 2d6 for sneak, 2 and 4, 1d6. 2 plus 3 is 5, so that's 9 times 2 is 18.
That hits. So that's 18 damage?
Yeah.
18 damage, yeah. This is the DM regretting my ability to add these archetypes.
No.
Okay.
So that hits it pretty hard. Jolly, you're next.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot with my longsword. I mean, my longbow.
All right.
$19.
That'll hit.
And it is 1d8 plus 4. Oh, 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yep.
All right. Here, and then he's going to fire his acid. It's going to spit in a line that is 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Oh, no. Provided I have the picture graphic. That makes no sense.
Are you talking to us?
I was just reading the card. It says it spits that 30 feet long, provided it has the creature grappled. But it's weird to shoot at 30 feet if it's grappled. So I'm going to do him, he's going to, Alikio's there, he's going to try and bite Alikio.
Okay.
Roll a natural 20. So
That'll hit.
Ouch.
2d6. 6 damage.
Yep. Got it.
Rodridge.
You're muted.
Yeah. Roderick is just kind of gonna rush up and try and whack it with his warhammer.
Okay.
So, does a 9 hit?
A 9 does not hit.
Okay.
So you swing at it, and it kind of just pushes your thing away with its claw. Ah! And Emery's up again.
All right, I'll just do the same thing then with the bow. The 17 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Why isn't it typing in there? 1, 8.
So you're shooting a bow at it?
Yep.
Okay. So you shoot this bow, and as it was trying to bite Elikio, you just shoot the arrow, and it just goes right through his head, and just like his acid just kind of explodes at the side, bursts out, and drops dead.
Disgusting.
So now there's kind of acid all around it.
All right.
So all my attack rolls are supposed to have a +2 for my archery.
Oh,
To my fighting style. For some reason, it's not popping up.
oh, so you guys killed that. You playing the acid, or you're gonna leave it?
I'm going to scoop some of it up into a vial.
Or you gonna? Okay. How many vials do you have?
However many comes in my poisoner's kit, I believe. I'm just not sure. Let's see if I don't know. Give me a second to look at the player's handbook and see if it says how many comes in it.
Are you just using one vial to fill it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said it was burrowing in the ground over here?
Well, it was trying to. It was kind of digging. They burrow in and out. And you guys killed it. I just wanted to burrow, man.
Okay. I'm going to look down here because it looks like there's more to this area than there is.
Which area? Where are you looking?
Right where I am.
It's just a cavern in here. Looks like it was just the creature that was living over here. It looks like that's been killing some of the goblins that have come down here.
Okay. So I'm going to go right here then.
Whoa.
Where'd you go?
I disappeared. I can't get my character now.
Why did you do that?
My mouse stuck.
Right there? Is that where you want to go? Or do you want to go into the abyss and never to be seen again?
Right here is where I wanted to go. And then I moved my mouse and it went with it for some reason.
As you're coming up, you almost feel like that's whispering to you. Welcome back. Welcome back.
There's nobody else around me, eh?
No one's moved. I don't know what Rogers is. Rogers is the only one who's got to tell me what he's got to do because he can't move his own character.
Rogers is going to try going to like the left-hand side and see what's over there.
This way?
Yeah.
Eris will follow.
Oh, let me get
Oh.
real chubby. Whoa, Rogers hit a dimension portal and stretched his body.
Elikio is going to investigate the rest of the room and see if there's anything.
Oh, crap baskets.
So you're just seeing look like the ack thing was just kind
Pancake?
of, yeah. There's some bones of goblins around there. Nothing
No loot.
out of the ordinary.
I did a 20 investigation just to look around the room. But if there's nothing there, then once I'm done investigating, I'll head back over toward the other room.
No, you
Where-
see, it's
where's
basically
Roger?
a lot of the acid there is just kind of burnt the ground around the area, but there's nothing of value.
Gotcha. Cool. I'll join Eris and Rodridge and head over that way.
Okay, so Rodridge kind of peeks around the corner and he sees the creature.
Okay.
And he kind of tells the others to watch out. And
Kind
then
of tells the others, or he does tell the others?
he does tell the others.
Just kind of.
Just kinda.
How does a Rogers warning sound? I like it already.
Okay, I got that in a stereo, by the way. That was awesome.
Okay. And then he's going to take out his warhammer and kind of hold it with both hands, and he's just going to book it towards and try and hit it.
All I'm picturing is the old like Mario arcade system, the Donkey Kong one, where Donkey Kong's at the top of the tower throwing barrels down, and Mario gets the hammers. You hear.
Okay, so you're gonna sprint in really quick. You're gonna catch it off guard. So
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do an attack if you want, if that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Natural 20 to hit.
Nice.
All right. So Robert's just gonna come running in like a bloodthirsty bastard for no particular reason and smoke this creature.
That's 11 damage, I believe.
Okay. So you come and you smack it. It kind of like whimpers, like, hey! And it's trying to like dig to get away.
Okay.
What are the rest of you doing? Are you running in with them or?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Can I hear them fighting from where I am?
I would say you heard his big roar. You're like, oh, Rodridge is doing something, but you're kind of used to Rodridge making such noises.
I'll draw my dagger and I'll attack with it.
Okay, so you're into an attack too. Okay.
Oh yeah, and initiative. Do you want us to do that first then?
Well, it's only you two in the room, so I'm gonna let you go. But if everyone's running in the room, you'd have to do initiative. But so far, it's just you two.
I'm behind them, but I'm not running in the room because I'm not a berserker.
Okay.
But I am running to roll my initiative, so when we get there.
Okay.
I felt like because I finally managed to land a decent attack against the creature in the last room, I just wanted to try to see if I could replicate it again. So I would try to see if I could catch the guy off guard and roll the assassinate one more time, and then that'll be it for this game because it's a little overpowered.
Okay.
So that is, how does that work again? In addition, oh, just advantage. I'll roll it with just advantage and not the critical. I don't think that guy's surprised by anything right now.
I was kind of surprised by Rodridge running in out of nowhere. He's trying to get away, so
okay.
You got an advantage on him there because he's trying to escape.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if I can make this work. Roll or slash roll. 2d6 plus 1d4 plus 3. It's 12.
Okay.
Sorry, that would be still times 2 for the surprise, so 24 technically.
Okay. So you hit it pretty hard. It's still trying to dig, but it's like barely moving everything.
I just grinned at myself after brutally injuring this thing.
Okay.
That's it.
trying to get away, but it's not making progress because it's hurt pretty bad.
I'm staying where I am.
Is Elikio going to come in or?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I was just waiting for you to say go. I will.
Yep.
Once it's my turn, I'm going to move in. As I move, I'll cast Shillelagh and attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
9.
9.
As you kind of run in, you go to swing at it. You kind of notice it's just trying to get away, and you feel a little bad, so you kind of take a little bit of mustard off your swing.
Gotcha. All right. That's my turn.
Is Emery coming in or?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
Okay. I rolled a 1 for initiative, so you guys are all going to be going before this guy anyway.
Okay.
Jolly's not coming, so it's up to Emery. How you want to do this?
I want to try to sneak attack.
Okay.
So I have to be within 5 feet of it, right?
The sneak attack, I believe. Yeah, if you're doing a melee, yeah.
Well, no, I want to sneak attack with the bow. Can I do that?
You were stealth and stuff, so yeah, you're kind of around the corner. You could do like around the corner shot. You're gonna have an advantage on it anyway because it's trying to get away. It's got its back to you. It's trying to just flee for its life. You guys being the Fashion Week murderers aren't very kind-hearted.
I ignore advantage for sneak attack, so I should use the advantage instead. It's probably better. I just have to click the advantage button here.
Well,
Advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage because he's like prone trying to dig away. He's not even looking your direction. He's just trying to get out of there.
Ooh, I think that hits. God, I need a macro for these dice.
I can hear.
I don't know how to
the
do
dog
advantage.
drinking through your
Do I
mic
just
here.
roll the dice?
You've already rolled advantage.
So you've already rolled. You're hitting. You just got to roll your damage.
Unrecognized command. Roll 1d6 plus 2. What did I do wrong? Maybe there's. All right, 4 damage.
You kill that one as well.
Yes! I am the monster slayer.
It doesn't really splat like the last one did, but it just kind of like sinks into the little bit of burrow it started to dig. And you kind of realize it wasn't actually trying to escape, it was trying to bury its eggs to hide them from you.
Lunch.
Kill the mama.
So you basically just killed what you guys would assume is mom and pop creatures.
Dad was just off at work digging in the mines.
Now we're killing the evil goblins.
So Rodridge starts to think that maybe rushing in and hitting it without like seeing if it was hostile first, maybe it wasn't the best idea, but he's still very happy with himself that he just bonked it on top of its head with a hammer.
So there's about, we'll say there's 5 eggs.
Okay. Rodridge isn't going to take them.
No, I will leave them too.
Waiting.
Okay. And that seems to be the only thing you kind of see in that room.
Is there anything? That's just a wall behind me there?
Yeah.
Okay. How's Jolly doing in the voicey pit over there?
She hasn't told me what she's doing. She's just standing there.
It's because you guys were fighting, so I was keeping silent and letting the fight happen. I am gonna move closer to see if the whispering gets any louder or if it says anything else to me other than welcome back.
No, it just feels very welcoming to you.
Can I do an investigation in the glowing pool thing?
Yep.
$12.
Now, how are you investigating? Are you just like looking, or are you trying to touch it?
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to get a sense for what it is.
When you get closer to it, the voice is a little bit louder, and you feel a little bit like a pleasant warmth.
Like a hug.
Instead of pleasant.
To me, that would be like a hug.
All right.
To you, it would be me telling you to fuck off. Okay, so I'm gonna walk closer to it too.
Okay.
Just little by little.
No, just as you get closer, the feeling's intense.
No, I'm still outside the magical barrier.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on the magical barrier. Or just not on it, but just before it.
Move your hand. It kind of almost moves away from your hand, like it starts to part.
Part is in to let me go through? Or part is in like just move away?
How do you perceive what I have said?
It moves its hair to the other side.
It pops its collar.
There you go. It's doing that.
The magical pool equivalent of popping the collar and double pointing.
Oh, we should. Well, Adam and I should just rock this look.
Nope, that's too annoying. Back up under the
I'm gonna keep moving my hand forward a little bit.
Okay, and it's just separating like the parting of the great seas, this magical area.
Can I see anything behind the magical barrier?
You have about 30 feet you can see.
60 if we do the dark.
All right, I'll let you see all the way down the hallway then. Why not?
Nothing fishy about that flooring.
Wonder if it says "fuck you" underneath it.
Let's go push it.
I'm gonna guess it says sucker. While Jolly's playing with the magic barrier, I'm gonna move in and look at the down the right hand hall over here. Because I'll put myself in the hall like that.
This one.
Or left hand, depending upon which way you're looking. My right, my character's right, my left. I'm gonna look at this suspicious pile of red. What does it look like?
Looks like red brick. Other ones are gray.
I'm gonna step back to my back to the wall and throw a pebble at it.
I'm running away from it.
You're gonna throw a pebble at it?
I'm running to it.
You're running straight at it, Emery.
Why not?
No, I'm gonna investigate the brick though and look at it. And when I throw the pebble, just kind of keep an eye on it and see what if it's.
You throw the pebble on it. You're expecting something to happen, but nothing does. But you're not sure whether it's because it's too light or too small.
I will approach it and look at it with my wonderful 9 investigation roll.
You can clearly see the bricks are different. You assume it's some sort of trap. You're not really sure what type.
Roger's gonna try and walk up and kind of like maybe toss.
Are you gonna toss Alikio into it?
No.
Oh. That would be amazing.
Alikio will walk away so Roderick can do whatever he wants to do, and Alikio will not get caught in the crossfire too heavily. So he's going to go around the corner.
I'll grab a much larger rock and try and kind of toss it at it lightly.
Lightly? Okay. How big a rock are we talking?
Like kind of like grocery bag size. So pretty big rock.
Okay, so give me a strength roll.
Okay.
You throw it. See how you do that.
no.
You throw it. It just kind of bounces and kind of rolls right past it. You thought for a second you might have seen something kind of flash quickly, but you didn't quite make it out. Something moved on the red, but you're not quite sure what it was.
If I walk back into that room that they're in, can I use my thieves' tools to? I can use it to disarm a trap. Can I use it to discover if it's a trap?
It's a trap.
Well, are they going to tell you that it's a trap if you walk in the room? Because you guys are pretty sure it's a trap. Like,
Yeah, I point out.
Doesn't need to be told that.
I mean, I would hope Eris doesn't need
Nature's a
big
rodent.
red bricks in the middle of a gray stone room is a trap.
It could have been the last part of building this entire altar over here. They ran out of bricks. They borrowed a few from upstairs or something.
Yeah, you guys just killed the fucking 2 bricklayers. Thanks a lot, guys.
When Rodrich ran into that second room, she laid a brick, I'm sure.
They're just construction workers. Okay, so yeah, you see it's a trap. You can try and
Can I roll to disarm?
Yeah.
Okay. For that, I have to change the query to, do you want it to be an intelligence or a dexterity value on my roll for the thieves?
dexterity.
Okay.
For this particular one. It's not really an intelligence trap, it's kind of obvious.
12?
Yeah, okay, so as you're disarming it, you can kind of notice there's slightly little holes in the red where it looks like spikes would come up if you put prolonged pressure.
Okay. I go back and tell everyone it's safe to cross now, but I recommend 1 foot at a time as we move forward if we're going to proceed down the hallway. Where there's one, there's generally always more traps.
And you guys kind of remember, as you're sitting there, you all kind of flash back to when you were walking the runway at the Fashion Week, how light you were on your feet. And you just think that maybe that might come in handy walking across things like this.
Well, Rodrich was not walking down the runway, so he has no idea, and he just keeps stomping down.
Are you going to stop
And
now?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Eris didn't either, but I would assume with his line of work, he's probably a little light-footed.
I won the runway and I got my shoes on.
I know, you were sassy.
So you just
loved
the
it.
trap, though? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Rodrich is stomping down there. So if there's anybody in the hallway, they're probably hearing orc footprints. Boom, boom, boom. They didn't really do anything with the trap because it is disarmed, but perhaps you guys may have alerted people if there's anyone in here.
I'm gonna go down the hallway, I guess, then, and look the rest of the way now that the trap has been disarmed.
Jolly, what are you still doing? Are you still just going like ooh to the wall?
No, I'm gonna walk through to go down the hallway.
Okay, so Jolly is going to walk through. She goes through, and as soon as she finishes getting through, it's going to kind of close again, the barrier behind you.
Should someone tell Jolly that there's traps in here, or what?
I would assume she heard us talk about it because we weren't that far around the corner.
I was concentrating on what this thing was saying to me. I didn't hear what you guys were talking about.
Fair enough.
Can I still hear it talking to me?
As you pass, no.
Okay.
You also have thieves' tools, though, don't you, Jolly?
I will tell you in a moment.
Left side of your character.
Would it be in my backpack?
No, it would be underneath your passive wisdom. Above your armor, your languages, your weapons.
On the left-hand side.
So proficiencies and custom skills?
Yeah.
You don't have anything in there.
Oh, okay. Well, you're on your own.
So I'm going to go down to this part right here. Is this a door?
Yeah, it looks like a door.
Can I open the door?
It is
I feel like I have dandruff.
It's locked.
Well, it was after 5 minutes.
Get that itch, that
Mm.
right around your horns, especially. It's really itchy. It gets right in there.
They must be getting a growth spurt.
So Aliki was looking down this hallway.
Yeah. Who, me?
Aliki was at this corner here, and that you found a locked door.
And I'm gonna grab a coffee while you guys continue searching.
Coffee.
So
Yeah, I'm
Aliki kind
thinking
of
the
sees
same.
a hallway there. You got 3 doors. That's what you can kind of tell just from glancing down.
Okay, Roderick's just gonna kind of follow. Kind of just see what's going on.
Okay. Have you tried to move your character today?
Yeah, I've tried, but I'm not entirely sure how to at the end of the day because I haven't before.
Oh,
Just click on your character and yeah.
Yeah,
Because it is controlled by you. The settings.
Drag.
Still there. Hold on, let me try this.
yeah, no.
Just one sec. I might be able to do something here.
What did I come in here for? Oh, coffee. That's right.
You try now.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, perfect.
That works.
All right, so everyone's just gonna have a quick break then, or are we gonna?
I'm moving down to this door here.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger,
And
slowly.
I'm gonna look
You feel that that door is locked.
I'll check each of the doors. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna enter them, but I'm gonna just check each one.
They all seem to be locked. Are you gonna knock, or are you just gonna just? Touch
No, I'm just looking. I'm just checking the door.
It appears that they're all locked.
Roger's gonna kind of like shift up to this first door and he's gonna try and kick it down.
Okay, you're gonna. Okay, give me a strength roll. Just bash it.
Okay.
I wasn't quite going there, but
18.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna kick that door wide open, and you're gonna hear like a screech. Ah! And you go in there, and you're gonna see this Fey lady around this blue magical pool of some sort, and she's kind of doing something in there. And you kind of catch her off guard. And she's like, "Oh, are you with the goblins?
No.
Goblins dead.
You killed the goblins?
They were already dead.
Is it safe to come out now? Mighty, are you here to save us, or
Yes.
we've locked ourselves in here?"
I'm going to, I guess, after I see him having a conversation, I'll knock on the door here, just politely.
Well, it's pretty.
I'm not kicking in the door.
It's pretty
Politely.
for Roger to just talk to himself. So
That's true. You do sometimes talk to yourself, but I will knock on the door. Polite.
Nothing. No response on that door.
Okay, I'll go up and knock on the door above.
Okay, there's no response on that one either.
I will try and open the door.
Okay.
You want me to come pick the lock?
Yeah, you're gonna.
I will. Well, I can't pick the lock, but I will call Emery. Hey, Emery, come pick the lock.
Okay. So you're
Roger's
gonna.
gonna slowly shift down.
So you're just gonna leave that. Okay. So Marshy's.
If Roger leaves the door, I'm gonna go investigate whoever he was talking to and see if he was talking to himself while Emery picks the door.
Okay. You see a beautiful Fae in a blue outfit. She's like,
Hello. You guys hiding?
"Yes, I'm creating magical items here that would help us. Are you guys here to save us?"
I guess. The goblins are all dead. They left a while ago.
The
We
goblins.
killed the eggs as well.
The goblins have been raiding this island for it seems like they were weeks upon weeks of assaulting, killing the Fae to gain the magical Fae powder. They've been goblins have like an underground smuggling ring of selling Fey magic. We've seen
Roderick hears this and kind of walks back up and kind of just listens into the conversation.
They must be working with the what do you call it whatever that last week that I'm supposed to rob.
Odo, voodoo, hoodoo.
No, like Firekeeper Inn
Firekeeper Inn. Yep, that's where the bank.
or whatever.
Oop wanted the
Yep.
Fey dust.
Right, Oop wanted the Fey dust, but he wanted it from the Firekeeper Inn.
So I just realized that nobody's followed me, so I'm heading back.
Okay.
You are locked in with no exit.
She says to Rodridge, "Hero of the day who has come to save me, will you accept this magical present?" And she kind of dips her hands in and she kind of casts the spell and pulls out what seems to be
I'm getting out of the way.
a hammer of some sort.
Roderick sees the hammer and he immediately takes it.
Okay, you get hammer of thunderbolts.
You get hammered.
Okay.
Have you guys met with my sister, or am I the first one you've come across?
You're the only one I'm already out of the room. So she's talking to Roderick. When she started handing Roderick as the hero, I kind of ducked out of the way so she could do whatever she was going to do.
How'd that lockpicking go below?
Yeah, I was about to ask Emery.
Yeah, I haven't made the roll yet. I don't know how to do it. I have
Dexterity
thieves
plus your,
tools.
yeah, dexterity plus your proficiency plus thieves tools. So it's just
What?
roll your thieves tools.
How do I do that?
You should have it on your sheet under tool below your passive wisdom.
I just click them?
Yep.
That looks like a nat 1.
That does look like a nat 1.
I do not pick that lock.
So you just kind of snap it. It's the Fey locks are a little different than what you're used to, so you kind of did a little clumsy.
Roderick is going to slowly walk down. He's going to try and kick that door down as well.
Sir Orca, this chick's like, you don't have to kick all our doors in. I can open that for you. I don't know why you guys are saving me yet being barbaric at the same time.
Roderick is barbaric all the time.
Your party's giving me some mixed messages. Are you guys friend or foe? Who sent you?
I'm letting Roderick take the lead. She ignored me, so I'm kind of just sitting back and
So
I'm not going to look at her like.
Roderick is going to say he stumbled across the island with all the gravestones and he decided to check it out because he doesn't want to kind of reveal that they're there because of Oop.
So we're not really. We were sent here.
We're here because we needed to get the other thing from the.
What is your purpose here, Sir Orc? Are your slaves allowed to speak? Or
They're not my slaves.
are you in charge? Who's in charge here?
The person in charge is still on our ship.
I'm in charge.
Oh.
I pointed Emery.
The devil.
Emery's first mate. She's more in charge.
Devil.
The
The
devil.
hordes are not devilish. That's just my race.
Aren't tieflings humans that mated with devils? Isn't that how?
Yes.
You shut your mouth. That's blasphemy and not true.
She casts
I'm
silence.
pretty sure that's true, Emery.
She reaches and casts silence on you.
Man. Can I roll a save against that?
Yeah, you can.
How do I do that?
Wisdom saving or intelligence saving.
Saving throw. Did you say intelligence?
Yeah, sure. No, it's not like a severe like silence where you can't do nothing, but it kind of just like gives you the inclination you should probably maybe watch your mouth in this phase.
We could have saved her ass. She's a biatch.
Well, she only thinks Rodridge saved you guys. She's not sure what you guys are doing. She just sees you guys coming in and kicking doors open. You guys do look like intruders.
Nobody's kicked the door in but Roger.
Yeah, Rogers kicked the door open.
Roger is the only one who kicked doors open.
I just didn't want to be called a devil. It's rude.
Emery's in charge and she's not reining him in.
My
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
thing is how we all just stopped and pointed our fingers at Rodridge, like, "Hey, wait a minute."
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
if she's being if the lady's being a not
devil?
nice person,
A little devil.
this is the point where I just turn and go, suit yourself, good luck, and walk the other way.
Yeah.
Rodridge believes that closed doors should not exist. He just wants them all to be open.
Rodridge has an open door policy.
I head up and join Harrison Dwelling.
So she comes in and opens this last door for Rodridge.
Okay.
God forbid Rodridge kick open Emery's door on the ship.
Oh man.
It seems to be where her
I will
bedroom
throw
is.
6 beds at him. They're all bunk beds.
There is a. You walk in the room, Rodridge. You see a bed. You see a mirror. You gonna look at anything?
I'll kind of walk up to the mirror and see what's happening.
You have looked upon the mirror of trapping.
Oh, shit.
No. That is not good.
Any creature. Okay. Give me a charisma saving throw.
That's 8.
Okay.
Yikes.
Would that be the mirror of life trapping?
Yep.
Yikes.
Anytime the DM is silent, that is never a good thing.
I'm
No.
just reading it because the wording's weird on this.
Yeah.
There's
hang on.
any creature other than you that sees the reflection, but he's the first one looking at it. It's not like he's holding it.
So I think if anybody else steps in behind him and looks at Roger's reflection is when it comes into.
So, Rodridge, you're pretty vain. We're gonna say that you're like just really like looking at yourself like, ooh, I would have looked great if I got some Fashion Week clothes. It's a shame.
No fashion week.
And then Rodridge is going to kind of walk back up.
Okay.
I'm making my way down this way.
Can Rodridge ask who else she knows is alive?
The Queen still lives, and my sister Galatrell
Is that it?
here. There we do have a goblin prisoner.
I see.
We've been questioning him, trying to find the reason why they're doing the rage and what they're doing with the magic, but so far he hasn't told us anything.
Okay. Rodridge is pretty intimidating, so he's going to offer some help with.
You're going to intimidate her to.
No, as in I'm going to.
You're going to let me help you. Okay.
I'm gonna ask her if she needs help intimidating the goblin.
Oh yes, if you guys are. Yes, you want to help with the interrogations, by all means.
Okay.
Just watch this trap here. We left this this floor trap here because the goblins are really stupid. We assumed smart races would see it and know that it's a trap, whereas the goblins would just run right over it. Seemed rather effective.
So when she walked past me, did she recognize me at all?
Didn't make any notice to you.
Okay.
Didn't really do an investigation. They're kind of worried about Rodridge right now. Rodridge kind of. They're assuming Rodridge came in and saved them.
Okay.
Emery said that they're in charge, but Emery hasn't really done any orders or anything, so just told them to shut up, basically.
Dirt.
She was rude to me.
Right in here, there is our prisoner goblin.
Roger's gonna kind of walk up and look at the goblin for a second.
Are you gonna roll an intimidation right away, or?
Sure. Ooh, that's a 9 total.
So you're like, oh, the goblin's just kind of not impressed. I've seen many orcs.
I'm gonna go walk over and show Rodrich how it's done. I'm gonna shove him out of the way.
Oh shit! Okay.
Just because I have no idea if this is gonna work. Probably not, because my intimidation sucks. But
So you kind of come in, you push the orc out of the way, you make a scene.
no, but I rolled the same. So this is equally unimpressive.
Rodrich just pushes you back, and you guys are kind of just pushing each other, looking like jackasses in front. And the goblin's like, "What's going on here?"
Okay. So Rodrich is going to.
Marcy's kind of just sitting there waiting for you guys to show your premium interrogation tactics, and so far.
Okay, so Rodrich is going to ask the. I'm gonna ask Marcy to kind of like leave the room for a second, just so we can interrogate without.
You're giving her the impression that you guys are from the cast of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Please, can we get them to sing "I Want It That Way"?
I know.
Okay.
Rodrich is clearly Charles.
Oh my gosh.
Rodrich is going to kind of reach over and kind of grab the goblin and kind of bring him up to his height.
Okay.
Kind of like grab him.
Grab by the bars, through the bars, and hold him up. Okay.
And he's going to ask what his purpose of being on this island is.
My main purpose is to tell you to fuck off.
Rodrich is going to kind of like toss him back through the bars, just kind of like toss him back onto the back wall.
Okay, give me a strength to see how. Oh shit!
Buries him in rocks.
So you like whipped him back. He kind of bounces off the wall, just kind of crumples. He's just kind of now he's like really dazed.
Tell me.
The first rule of interrogation is never hit them in the head first. And he kind of just starts drooling. Marcy, did you get any answers? She kind of peeks in the corner and just sees the goblin, just like, did you kill him?
Rodrich did not mean to.
So he's not dead, but he's definitely not doing great.
So Rodrich is going to ask the goblin if he knows if any of his other goblin friends are still on the island.
You're just like mumbling now. You're not really getting a coherent.
Can I do cure wounds on him? Will that bring him to?
You can do it.
Because we obviously need to know what they're there for.
I'm gonna go down to the end of the hall and look in this room. Not quite enter it. What's the glowy bits?
That glowy bit is just like a magical fey fire. Just to light the room.
So I heal him for 6.
I will enter the room and look around.
Okay, you walk in the room and this lady turns to him and is like, excuse me? She's like,
Hello.
just getting dressed. Like, oh, you pervert. And you get
I
slapped.
doff my hat and go, excuse me, ma'am.
So as you take your hat, you get smacked across the face. You perv.
Well, maybe you should close your door if you're getting dressed.
She also has an open door policy.
Rodrich hears the commotion and kind of just walks up.
Okay. What is the meaning of this? Are you with? What is going on? And Marcy's like, they came here. They're not with the goblins. That's her sister.
Okay.
So I'm in here. Can I talk to the goblin here to ask him what's going on after I heal him?
Okay, do a persuasion roll. So you like how with advantage because you healed them.
$13.
What is it you want to know?
Just wondering why you're here. Why all the Fae are dead.
Profit.
Profit how? What are you using to get the profit?
Fey dust. Goblin Bank pays good.
Okay, Rodridge.
Firekeeper Island, profitable. Fey magic, in demand. By the way, if you could help me, we could make a killing in this place if you let me out.
Who are you selling your stuff to?
The Goblin Bank, I just told you. Are you feeling okay? I thought I was just the one
So-
banging head.
Rodridge is going to kind of make his way in and ask if there's a way that he can.
Keep that guy away from me. He kind of steps back a bit so you can't reach him.
Okay. Well, Rodridge is going to kind of like whisper into Jolly's ear and ask if she can help us get away into the Goblin Bank. And then he's going to kind of leave.
So where is this Goblin Bank?
And Firekeep Island.
Out of character for a second. Do I know where do I know where that island is? Is it on our map?
It's on the. It's on.
We already looked at it. Firekeep Island is where I pointed out was one of the two options
Yeah.
where we were going to go.
It's where
Okay.
Luke was going to send you.
Okay, I couldn't remember, so. And can anybody go to the Goblin Bank, or do you have to be a goblin?
Oh, they're the most famous bank in Gendalia. No one refuses gold. Goblins probably get better rates.
So if I were to bring some of this Fey dust to the Goblin Bank, who would I bring it to?
Well, usually when you go to a bank, you go to the teller.
I kind of poke my head out the door and ask if there's anything else that they want to know.
From the goblin?
Yeah, if Marshy wants to know anything else from the
Well,
Goblin.
I really badly want to know something from the Fae, but I can't talk.
You can get like a pen and paper. Maybe like
That's a good
around the
idea.
walls.
Look at Rodridge.
I'm gonna pick up a stick and start writing in the dust on the
Okay.
brick.
What are you writing?
I want to beg their help with helping someone get their memory back. I heard that they have they specialize in magic related to memory.
They would have to do a feat like that. They would probably have to drink the direct mana liquid that I had in my room when you guys busted in, where I craft my magical items. They would have to drink probably drink right from it. Or if you guys have any sort of magical container that could hold some liquid.
I'm just gonna point at Eris, 'cause he usually has like vials and stuff.
Does Marshy want me to ask the Goblin anything else?
Who sent them? What is it? The bank itself that's killing? They're killing us for this. The Fey powder from the wings. Our secrets of magic. They've been. Are they still coming here? Because they've almost wiped everybody out. Are they still a threat to us?
Rodridge is just going to assume and say that they can't really come back because obviously they aren't here and they haven't been here for a while.
How long have we been trapped in here?
Obviously quite a while because of the last...
What year do you think it is? Or I'm not there. Sorry, never mind.
Obviously quite a while because the goblin tracks were pretty old when we came here.
It's like we've been in quarantine for so long, we've lost track of time.
So I asked the goblin all those questions that Marshy just asked me.
And Roger's just going to ask Marshy how long they've had the goblin.
We've had the goblin for weeks. We've kind of lost track of time in here because when the slaughtering started, we fled underground, and then they tried to burrow underground to get us, but they couldn't get past our magic spells there. And
Roger's going to ask them if they want to go overground to kind of just like see what's happened.
our pets kept them at bay in the caverns.
Uh-oh.
The big things. They were very helpful in protecting the Fae shelter. Is there something that you guys need from us?
Other
I'm just
than
gonna point at my words on the thing.
So you want, in order for me to, I wouldn't be the one to be able to grant you permission for that. You would have to speak with the queen.
and then Roger's just going to kind of like shift over and gesture to the barrier thing.
Okay, so the barriers, like when you guys go near it, it's not reacting to you, but you can't get past it.
Yeah.
So
And then Roger's just going to ask them how would they get down into this hallway, if possible.
It is only Fae may pass. Without permission from the queen, I can ask if she will take an audience from you.
And then Roger kind of like nods. And then he kind of like steps back over in this direction.
did the goblin answer my questions?
He's kind of not giving names. He was just like, it was the boss.
Okay.
He's not smart, but he also knows if he gives you too much, he's pretty much dead.
Okay. So I'm gonna head down this way, not
Persuasion.
realizing that I shouldn't be able to get through this thing.
Okay. Your persuasion on that was 13, so it's not enough to get all your answers, but enough to get like vague.
Okay. So I come and tell Marshy.
So she kind of turns and looks at you very curiously.
So he
Who
won't
are
tell
you?
me. Pardon?
Who are you?
My name is Jolly. I'm with the party that's helped save you from the goblins.
How did you get past the... Interesting. Follow me and mind the pit trap here. And she kind of flutters over it. You will have to do an athletics roll to get over it.
Oh, fuck.
You can do it.
It looks like there's a little bit of a gap on each side, but that might not be.
Athletics or acrobatics?
That is Odin because I had to redo the map real quick.
Can I do acrobatics instead of athletics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay. 18.
So you kind of run up the side of the wall like a show off and kind of flip off like you were on a fucking skateboard.
Okay.
And they're like, oh. Okay.
Hardcore parkour.
They're kind of almost impressed and embarrassed for you that you tried to show off that much.
Well, I had to get by. I don't have wings.
So as you guys enter here, she's like, Queen Tue, a wisp. We have visitors here. They wish to have an audience with you. They require healing mana that we possess. Will you meet with them? And the whole time her eyes are fixated on Jolly.
The queen is fixated on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come forward, young one. And then she nods to Marshy. She's like, you may allow 2 of them to come. So she's going to come up here and be like, the queen has agreed to see 2 of you. Who will be your representatives?
Roger just gonna put his hand up, just not really caring about intelligence or anything.
Okay, so you guys, Rodridge and Emery. Okay.
Henry would really like to go, but she can't talk, so she's just
So they're
kind of
gonna
pop up and down.
The magic barrier is gonna like fade for a sec, so it's gonna allow
Okay. Roger just gonna.
I was off drinking and poking at the pool of mana.
Emery
So-
to come through, and then this is gonna come. So you're inspecting the mana over there.
Yeah.
If you do anything with it, let me know.
I'm gonna stick my finger in it.
You're gonna put your finger in. You feel like there are some things in there, perhaps things that she's been crafting in the mana pool. So now you guys can follow. These 2 can follow Marshy down this way.
I bow in front of the queen. I don't
Mind-
know why,
Mind the
because
pit.
it just feels like that's something that I should have done.
Give me athletics, acrobatics, or athletics. Acrobatics if you want to go fancy. Athletics if you want to just try and jump it.
I'm gonna curtsy as a dance flourish.
12 go over?
Yep.
Okay.
Bless you, Lito.
I'm just gonna kind of walk up.
They were traps basically to keep the goblins out for, so they're low DCs. The queen's going to be Jolly.
Hmm?
Not your name. You should know your name, but I am Queen Therara. Who might you be?
My name is Jolly.
Jolly. I asked your name, not your nickname.
My
Jolly,
name?
Jolly would be a wonderful nickname.
My name is something that I haven't uttered in a very long time.
I kind of purposely act so she knows that I'm like listening because it sounds interesting, juicy gossip for me.
Okay, so you're not entering the room, you're just kind of like listening?
No, I'm entering the room and I'm going to curtsy, but I'm intently interested in what Jolly has to say.
She does an insight check on Jolly. And you see her eyes kind of widen. Allura?
I kind of bow my head a little bit.
We thought we would never see you again, daughter.
See me again. I'm sorry, I don't remember being here before.
Your father took you away to raise you with the elves.
Yeah, that's the only place I remember being home. Is that why this place feels so welcoming?
It is a ruin of what it used to be, but this is your home. Why the deception? Were you not raised half fae, or were you just raised elf?
I was told that I was a half elf, half human.
Your father did prefer humans. I believe he left me for one, and he took you, and I was told not to follow. We were told that you'd be in grave danger if you stayed with us. So we let you live your life, but yet here you return. What has happened to your father?
Our village was attacked by elementals, and he didn't make it.
I would say that's sad, but only sad for you.
Well, I mean, he was a bit of a dick, so...
Have you come to take your place in the kingdom?
I honestly didn't know I had a home anywhere anymore, let alone a place here.
You are Allura, O Wisp.
Yes, that was my name.
You are second daughter. There is Galadriel, you, and then Marshy. You left very young. Insensitive Fae in you. What happened to your wings?
I had wings?
You keep them hidden? You don't even realize you have them?
I've never known I've had wings.
Perhaps some of this mana magic might be useful to you as well. What is your friends here for? And he takes a silent spell off of Emery. And orc boy, greenskin.
Roger's gonna kind of walk up.
I'm kind of sitting up against the wall right now with my head in my hands, just trying to grasp what's going on.
You kind of notice a slight bit of annoyance in Rodrid's lack of decor to the queen. Just a flicker, though. She's very interested. Emery did a curtsy when she came in, so she respects their etiquette.
Okay, and Rodrid is going to ask the queen if they have any idea how long they've been here for, if it's just weeks or months or years or whatever.
We've been underground for, I would say, at least 60 moonfalls.
Rodrid is going to tell them that it is now safe to leave, and it seems like the goblins are gone for good.
We would much prefer to rebuild than leave.
He meant like the little like underground area.
Alikio, as you're reaching in there, you grab you think it's like a necklace? Are you going to pull it out?
Yeah, I'll pull it out and see what it is.
Okay, you pull it out, and being a druid, you might recognize something like this. It looked like it has a necklace of prayer beads.
Cool. I'll kind of play around with them. The prayer beads, kind of.
It looks like that.
Sweet.
So what is it that I can do for you guys? Why have you come besides bringing my daughter back to me? It's very, very confusing.
Well, we know a mage, and she was being eaten by a what's called the intelligence eater or whatever, and we believe that Fey magic can help her regain her strength.
What do you know of this mage? Were they put in check to stop them from evil purposes?
It seems like the people who did it were very anti-magic and wanted to simply get rid of the mage.
Tell me about her. What level mage was she? What race? What motivates?
Roderick just kind of shrugs and turns over to Emery because he didn't really pay attention much to that.
Yeah. Majesty, she is a human mage, a member of the Mage Tower. We found her. She had been captured by some berserkers and put under a torture with this creature. So when we found her, her mind was very shaken. Oh, she's not human. Sorry, she's
Drow.
She's drow. Sorry.
I was just about to say she thinks you're lying, but okay.
No, I just got. I'm sorry. It's
you guys are in league with drow?
Oh, not purposely, but we somehow fell into a rebellion.
The only drow we have ever come across that was any sort of good was Drizzt Del Urden.
Was who?
Drizzt Del Urden.
Well, I have never met him, but I have met the current leader of the drow, and he is battling another faction. There seems to be a civil war happening where the first faction wants to keep the status quo, and the new faction and ruling leader wants to socialize the races.
Yes, Drow are always like that, always trying to move up the ranks like that. But you trust these Drow.
They have done well. They've done well by us, and they have proven that they are interested in keeping peace with the races. This particular mage is actually married to a human man.
Really? You guys are very interesting. Jolly, is this true? Are these new friends of yours, are they trustworthy?
Yes, they are. The leader of the Drow, his name is Blex. And he...
That does sound familiar.
His mother was the Black Spider. He killed her and took over the band and decided that the Drow didn't need to be superior to everybody, that they should be more welcoming and kind to all the other races.
Yes, you guys seem to be quite a lot. An orc, tiefling, elf, fae. Who else is with you?
A bunch of elves.
There's our captain on the boat that
Who
has
is here
been
with
cursed.
you right now? Who's here with you right now? Perhaps I should like to speak with everyone. So Marshy comes out and summons Eris and sends Eris to get Elikio. The queen will speak with you all.
Oh dang! You all better be nice.
Can I say that while the barrier has been in front of me this whole time, everybody's been off doing whatever, I would, after watching Jolly pass through, just kept trying to put my hand on it. Does that do anything?
No, it's just
okay.
Stopping you from going through. You're kind of not really sure.
I'd like to, after I figured that out, I was like pressing my face up against it, like trying to squish my face.
All of a sudden it opens and she's there. You're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna fall through. So you guys can make your way this way. Magic barrier down.
Do we have to pass this this pitfall trap?
Yep.
Do we have to roll for it?
Mind this. You'll have to jump over it. Mind the pit.
Do you want to roll?
Well, I'm gonna fall in, but I'll roll because I just know I'm gonna fall in because it's a athletics check.
You can do athletics or
acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I did acrobatics because it was better.
I will do acrobatics if I can do acrobatics. There we go. Great.
Natural 20.
So you like unnecessarily do like a double flip, and you kind of land on your head, but you like spin like you're breakdancing, and then just flip up, and you're just like. But the sad thing is, you kind of look, and nobody was watching.
I mean, I probably was.
It's an amazing move, and you get no recognition.
Zero recognition.
You're hiding there, Eris. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
What is this?
So Eris and Elikio have no idea about what has been said here, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, Elikio had an idea about the Fae thing because Oop kind of sold you.
I already knew about the Fae thing because.
Yeah.
So. I guess a lot based on what Oop kind of whispered to me.
Is the queen a known figure of the realms? Like, is she queen of all Fae?
Yes.
Okay, then I bow automatically. I've probably heard of her at least once or twice in my travels.
Okay.
Ruddard has no idea. He's kind of just standing there.
Well, having heard that we were being summoned to a queen, I'd walk in and eventually bow, but...
Okay.
Oh my god, can I change mine? Can I curtsy instead?
Okay. You kind of come in, do a little fancy dip.
Yeah.
Your friends have great manners. Except for the green skinned fellow there, but their kind usually aren't known for their etiquette and formalities. So, you guys want this help with the mage? That is the only thing you need?
Roderick kind of just like shrugs and Roderick doesn't really care for anything currently. He already got a pretty cool hammer. And that's all right.
Yeah, that thing has some serious power behind it.
2d6 plus 3. And
Yeah.
Attack. Pretty good.
I asked the queen why, what we've done to be granted the most auspicious invite into her throne room.
Before I allow the Fey magic to go into just anybody's hands, we'd like to make sure that you're worthy and you're not going to do anything nefarious with it, like the goblins have been selling it, murdering Fey. They didn't even try to like purchase it, bargain. They just tried to murder and steal. You guys have, I get mixed feelings from you, mixed vibes in this party.
Then Roderick is going to kind of remember Oop, and he's gonna make a sound very similar to the name Oop to kind of like refresh the memory of the others in the party, like Oop.
What did you say?
Roderick is gonna like turn and say, "Hiccups."
We all remember.
I don't. I would never met him.
In order to show that your heart is true, you see these purple little like orb things that are sticking out of the wall?
Mm-hmm.
If you would all go to them and place your hand on it.
Roderick is gonna walk up and place his hand on one.
Okay.
Does not need convincing.
Place my hand on one. Sure.
Okay.
They look like sperm.
Goes to the fallopian tube upstairs.
You're all pregnant now. You kind of see her with her eyes closed. So it's kind of like she's getting a read on you.
I don't know if, well, I should tell the GM this, but Emery's intention here isn't to get that Fey dust. She's here to try to cure the mage who can get us into the mage tower rather than help Oop in his flying machine. So I feel like her efforts here are
my intention is not really the Fey dust here as yours. The Fey dust, I want to go rob the fire in keep in because I have a compulsion to go rob the fire keep in.
It sounds like
I must rob the fire keep in.
Honestly, I just want to rob a bank.
I mean, it sounds like fun. I want to.
My brain is telling me I need to go rob a bank.
As long as we get to like Ocean's 11, this thing.
I
Oop
feel
says I must rob a bank.
Don't let me pick the lock, though. I can't break open that safe. I rolled a 4.
I do get the feeling that your hearts are pure, but there is a gray area in all of you, a little adventurous side, perhaps a little cheeky, but
I think I need to rob a bank.
I don't.
I
Yes, you guys do have nefarious means that of a fashion show slaughter. Can you tell me about this?
No.
Roderick's just gonna kind of say that one of the party members who are not currently here accidentally told a bunch of drow to go to Fashion Week and it killed literally all of them.
Accidentally ordered a murderous raid?
After we saved them all, he gave them an order, and I don't know if he realized what he's doing.
I
tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
I tell you, I believe I will help you. However, will you guys be able to, at after you go to this bank, perhaps bring some of that gold to us so we can use that money to help rebuild the island.
Roderick,
Gold. Yeah, okay. Gold.
Roderick will also offer to bring a little bit of the Fey dust back just in case it is.
Roderick, no.
Roderick.
Oh my God.
You want you guys the powder of my family and friends?
Wait.
Like ashes.
Can I'm gonna tighten the scarf of sexual appeal around my neck.
Okay.
You could jab him in the.
I'm gonna go. My illustrious queen, as we both know, the green orcs, they're not the brightest.
Can you roll me a charisma check?
Yeah,
You got a bonus with it with your appeal too. So.
yeah. I believe it's. I have it equipped already as a mod.
Roderick.
Charisma. Fuck.
Mind if I bring your dead friend's ashes and sprinkle them in a bag?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my God.
She's kind of looking at you like, I've heard this from male elves before. She's a queen. She's kind of not really going to be smoothie very easily.
I just put my face palm. I just basically.
One advantage. You had a bonus for the appeal.
Or no.
Roger's mind is gonna wander and he's gonna like open a water skin and start
You
drinking.
you know that they've been killing the Fae, and you know that they have the dust.
Oh God! Remind me to give Roderick a tattoo.
And Roger is going to kind of pipe up and say that the goblins have been selling all the dust to the bank and they were intending to rob it anyways.
What were they using the dust for?
And Roger shrugs. Roger does not know of their intentions with the dust. He just kind of knows that they have it because of the goblin.
The remains should be brought back here and buried.
Agreed.
So I can get you some of this mana, and I can perhaps even outfit you with some special Fey items.
Roger's going
Help
to
you on your way if you guys can do these things to help us rebuild the city. Jolly,
Yes.
are you going to remain hidden from your past?
Pardon me. No.
You are.
I would very much like to be able to know the other half of me that was denied for so long.
Perhaps before you bring some of the mana liquid to the mage, perhaps you should drink some too, and perhaps over time some things will be revealed to you. Will be reopen your mind as well.
I would very much appreciate that, my queen.
There are jugs in the room beside the pool. Ask Marshy to open the door, please. She told me that the green one has been running amok of my doors. You may fill a couple of those up. Perhaps you might want a little bit more than just enough for this one mage. It might come in handy for other purposes. So if you guys can it'll probably take about 2 of you each to carry one of those things full. What's that YouTube link to?
To free your mind by On Vogue.
Yes. Okay, so Marshy is going to say, okay, come this way and I will bring you to the mana room.
Okay, Roger is gonna like slowly kind of follow. Roger already assumes that he has gotten all that he shall get because he has a massive hammer. So
Before I leave the room, I tell the queen what the goblin said to me about the goblin bank and the dust and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, so you're going to reveal. Okay.
Well, they're questioning him, right? So it makes sense for me to tell them the information that I got.
Okay.
And then I bow deeply and I walk out.
Does that leave me as the last one in the room?
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. I would like to walk up to the queen.
Okay.
Your liege, as a token of your hospitality and a show of our goodwill, I would like to offer you 10 gold pieces. And then the rest once we come back.
Which is most noble of you, sir. And she takes the money. She's very pleased.
I bow deeply and I walk out with everybody else.
Okay. So you guys made a pretty good impression. So you guys are going to be heading to that mana room there. I'm just trying to find the one thing I was looking for here.
Well, there's not going to be much room.
You put a green orc in there.
Well, I need to be up by the well so I can drink some of the stuff.
So
The Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
the other room here is what you're looking at in there. So what the hell? So you guys are handed initially here. Sounds like someone's logging in and out of something. Am I just me hearing that?
No, it's I think it's Adam's messenger.
Oh,
It is.
as long as it's not mine. So there you have it's an alchemy jug. It's able to hold 12 pounds of the liquid.
It's a lot of liquid.
And so basically, once it runs out of liquid, it can be, it'll start producing a new liquid. So once you finish the mana, it can either produce oil, vinegar, water, wine, mayonnaise, honey, beer, basic potions, or acid. So you guys are going to have that, but it's initially going to be filled with the mana stuff.
Okay.
That's called the alchemy jug. So whoever takes that and put that in your inventory.
I can't see it in the compendium.
Okay.
Rodridge will just take it because he doesn't really see anyone else reaching for it.
Okay.
Please be careful with that, Rodridge.
It looks metal, from what I can see on the card.
Still, be careful.
Yeah. Which book is it from? Oh, it's from the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's why.
Oh, so you guys don't have access to that?
Yeah.
Okay. So she is going to come over here. So that's going to give you guys the mana.
So I asked Marshy how much I should drink and if I should drink it continuously throughout a certain amount of time or if the one drink will be enough.
Well, for you, I would drink, how many liters did I say it held? Gallons?
You said 12 pounds.
12 pounds. You're probably going to need about a pound of it. I wouldn't drink it all at once, though.
Okay.
Over the week.
Okay. And for our friend that we want to get their memory back for, how much should we get them to drink?
They're probably, if they've lost all memory or just
some memory. They can't remember their husband.
Yeah, they would probably take about, my guess is 4, but you'd maybe to see how they're feeling.
Okay.
After you don't want to give them too much.
Okay, so a total of 5 pounds of this is gone. Well, it will eventually be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So leave 7 pounds of this liquid for us to do whatever with, I believe.
And I am going to get you guys each to roll a d20 to determine your item.
All right.
So 10 pounds is 4.5 liters.
Okay, so Eris rolled a 5.
We're just rolling a d20, you said?
Yeah. 1,
14.
4, 5.
16.
Okay, I'll just roll. Not 20.
Jolly rolled a 16.
I rolled a physical dice and I got a nat 20.
16.
14.
14. Average. Okay. Jolly got 16.
Yeah.
Roger's got a nat 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alikio 14.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Okay. And Emery roll
7.
a 7?
Yeah.
7. All right. So Eris gets they kind of pull that as you're making it, this magical bag of devouring.
So like a garbage bin?
Just for Eris, got a bag of devouring.
Okay.
That'll probably be on your list there. If you can't find it, let me know.
I got it.
Okay. Jolly got a luck blade.
A luck blade?
Yep.
Okay, so how do I look at that?
Look at the I where it says I for information on your sheet, and then just go to items and find it.
Or you can also search.
Yeah, you can search too.
Yeah. Worst case, you can Google it. Rodridge got bracers of defense.
Roger's got braces.
Bracers of defense.
Alikio got the cloak of Elvenkind.
Ooh, fancy.
And Emery got Amulet of the Plains.
What a weird item.
I took a bunch randomly, and then when you rolled, I took what you rolled.
I have the mimic of like coin purses here.
That might be handy going to the bank.
True.
Yeah, it's true. I should put the bag of holding in it.
See what happens.
Just two like extra dimensional areas shoved inside of each other.
Is that all we can help you with? Those items should help you save your friends.
Can I automatically try to reach my hand inside the bag of devouring and see if there's anything inside of it?
See if it comes like preloaded?
Yeah. From potentially the last person who failed this check and got devoured?
Let's see what kind of roll you do here.
It looks like it's a flip a coin. It's a 50% chance that the creature is pulled inside the bag.
That
Is it 50% that you get pulled in it, or?
Yeah, any living creature that is when a part of a living creature is placed in the bag, as happens when someone reaches inside of it, there's a 50% chance that the creature is pulled inside the bag.
Okay, well, let's roll your 50-50 dice here.
And then the creature inside the bag can use its action to try and escape with a successful DC 15 strength check.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I'll roll a D2.
Okay.
Fuck. Let's see if the game will just let me type it in. What's the flip gonna be, DM? If it's a D2, what eats me, 1 or a 2?
You want to get a 2. You want it even.
2.
Okay. So you didn't get pulled in the bag. But you sense that there may be a bollywog in the bag.
I quickly pull my arm back out, turn the bag inside out, which closes its orifice, and I fucking put it in my pocket, and that's it. I leave the bollywog there to get devoured in a day.
Okay.
I'll share the instructions of this to everybody else in case it was weird sounding.
Huh. So you guys now have discovered Jolly is a princess of the Fae.
Dum dum dum.
Where are her wings?
I also placed my hand instinctively in my pocket to hide the one folded Fae wing in there.
Okay. Yep. They did notice you doing that before, but they never said nothing because that was before they actually found out your true lineage. Assuming Jolly believes everything the Fae told her. I believe they did, though. So what are you guys off to do now?
I think we will try and get out of here. So we need to head back, see if we can find our way out since we fell down here.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to the ship and start giving the...
We need to heal the mage.
Yeah.
So, somebody has a cat butt in our face.
Roger's just gonna say that they can kind of like head outside and kind of see the sun because they probably haven't seen it in a while.
As you're leaving, you hear the goblin, "Take me with you!"
I go, nope, not me this time, and I keep walking ahead.
Robert will kind of walk up, and then he's going to kind of hesitate, and he's going to ask if he can take the goblin prisoner with them, just in case they need to question him. Kind of like, hey, we need help with yada yada, and then do that. Because if it's just like
Roderick, the captain won't like it. We brought another guest on board before, and it might have been really bad.
well, he's not a guest; he's a prisoner.
And we still have 2 prisoners, remember?
He's a goblin; he can fit in the barrel or something.
Roll up persuasion, Rodridge.
Okay.
It'll be a high one. It's got to beat 16. They're like, no, this is a war criminal. This person killed our family. You are not taking him. He is not leaving this cell.
I could have gone worse.
Roger's gonna kind of nod and he's gonna walk out.
Those green guys like to stick together. So you guys are gonna get to where you kind of fell in. Marshy's gonna sprinkle some sort of fey dust or like a powder on you guys, and it's gonna allow you to levitate up back to the surface.
Okay.
Jolly gets like a special feeling when she does it, though, as in almost like ancestral memory as you float.
And I say thank you, sister.
We shall see you again when you come back to help us rebuild. And the other sister was always kind of watching. She didn't say much. She didn't look entirely pleased to find out that there may be someone else in line, but never really said nothing. You guys did make note that that person was not very talkative.
Cool.
Or perhaps you
I
did.
guess head back to the boat and feed a mage some mana liquid.
Yum.
Bye, kitty. Bye, kitty.
He's still here.
Well, he's not in the camera, so I can't see him.
Yeah. Well, you can see his
I can
ears
see his ear
sometimes.
every once in a while.
Okay, so we'll head back to the ship, and I guess we're getting close to 10 o'clock, so that's probably how we should end it.
Cool.
Unless you guys want to keep going for a bit. It's up to you.
Probably like start getting intel on the bank, but other than that, we should probably stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are assuming next session you guys are probably making your way to a bank heist, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I hope so.
And hopefully at that point we have the mage shield.
Okay, well, we'll start with the mage healing next time to see how that goes.
Okay.
But we'll get you back. So you guys have made it back to the ship. It's there still.
I'm going to give you advance notice a month from next week. I will be closing, so probably on my closing day, which will be a Thursday, I will not be here.
Yay!
Next week?
Assuming nobody fucks it up further, but
You said
obviously
next week?
A month
no,
from
a
next
month
week.
from next week, the
Oh.
22nd of April.
Okay.
Way out.
So basically, when that happens, I'm going to give a heads up. There's probably going to be like a personal quest line for someone of everyone else to work on when I know.
Yeah. That's why I want to give you plenty of heads up that it may be the week after too, because I'll be moving. I won't know until I see how quick I can get myself moved. And since I have to be out of my place by the 30th.
Just last minute cancellations really fuck up the combat.
Yes, which is why I'm letting you know well in advance. So yeah, because I basically will have to be out the Friday. So I might close the 22nd, which is a Wednesday or a Thursday, and then I have to be out of my place by the Friday. So it's very possible I'll be out 2 weeks in a row, 2 Thursdays. But that's why I want to give you a heads up.
Drawlin should be back next week.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, this is, like I said, it's a month and a week away.
I'm leaving your guys. If you guys forget what you had, I'm gonna have them aside still.
Sweet. I put mine on. I put everything on my character sheet except whatever I got that first game, or not the first game. The first game I was.
I can move it. but I don't have a
Drought. The week I was out during the drop out.
mute anything. I go
Maybe
this, and there's
refresh.
nothing there. But I can't
What?
refresh it. This is all I can do. When I reset it, it just puts it up there.
What
I
did
don't know
you
what
get
drone.
for Fashion Week? You got
He got
I think
the
wisdom
dash.
related,
Best
which
of
is really similar to the Cloak of Elven Kind, but I can't remember what it was.
Best of Virtue.
Best of Virtue. All right, that's what it was.
Oh, well, we're done anyway, so. Are we doing a long rest?
I mean, I assume we would wherever
I
we're
typically assume when you guys go back to the ship, if you're not saying we're going here immediately, I assume you guys are going to rest. I mean, it would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take the... No, I won't. I was gonna say I'm gonna take the first drink of the mana stuff, but we can do that next week.
Do you have access to your character sheet, Jolly?
Sorry?
Do you have access to your character sheet?
Yes.
Under where your weapons are, there might be something called global attack modifier.
Yeah, it says 2 fighting style archery.
Is the blue check mark on
Yep.
the left side of? Okay, then whenever you roll, it should add the 2, but it's an attack modifier, so it's going to happen on your attack roll, not your damage roll.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because my attack is +6.
Yeah, if you roll it now and you highlight over the die or over your roll, it should break down what every die roll was. Yeah, so that +2 is rolling 2 fighting style archery equals 2.
Okay, see, it didn't do that the last time I rolled for my longbow, so it was doing that before I re-rolled my character, but not after.
Yeah,
So it's doing it now.
yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Like those creatures you killed weren't supposed to be hard because they were actually not bad creatures. You guys just fucked them up.
Yeah, we probably should have like
Whoop.
checked.
It was just digging. You guys were gung ho.
Well,
Between Rodrich and I, we
Funny how
were.
you guys always avoid fights all the time, except for like on the nice guys, and you're like, kill.
Easy kills. But they had acid, and we saw acid on stuff.
Yeah, they were. It was a big fight.
Yeah. Rodrich and I, first through the door. We'll hit them and then ask them if they're evil the second time around.
okay.
You assume the fairies were dead, and those creatures were putting the acid on them so the goblins could not steal the dust. Is what was actually happening.
Oh. So we killed their pets.
So, but there's a bunch of eggs there, so it's okay. If
Let's
I
get.
take a drink of that mana stuff now,
Okay.
will that affect anything?
It'll start a process.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do it now before we do our long rest.
Okay. It doesn't taste good.
It does not?
No.
Okay.
When you drink it, you almost feel like your teeth are burning.
Oh,
And it's got like a stank like a ferret with diarrhea.
oh.
Nice.
But
That's
it-
colorful.
But it doesn't make you nauseous somehow, though. It goes down like a warm tea at the same time. It's very, very confusing liquid.
Rodrich gets a whiff of this and he just starts chuckling, enjoying it.
You need to take a sip too? So
He just smells it and he enjoys the smell of ferret with diarrhea.
Especially the fact that I've got to drink
Mine's from
something
home.
that smells like ferret with diarrhea.
Sierra's frowning face over there is getting deeper and deeper every
Yes.
time ferret with diarrhea is mentioned.
Little
We'll
man.
enjoy the ferret with diarrhea.
When I go to return to my bunk for the night, can I crush up the Feywing that I took with me?
okay.
Something tells me having some kind of flying power may come in handy in a bank
So you
heist.
kind of made it like a powder?
Yeah.
Are you gonna like sniff it or are you just gonna save it?
Could you imagine I just do rails of it?
He's a fey addict.
That's why I know what acid is like, because I'm just fucking high as a kite on Fey.
Jolly catches him at night like rubbing her wings like what are you doing in my room?
Several months down the line, she gets her wings back. I'm like, hey, your wings shedding right now?
At the end of the game, Eris is going to betray you all for a quick fix. Sell you all out. Shit.
All right.
Perfect. All right.
Cool. All right.
Everyone can make it next week, and then
Yeah, I should be here next week.
a
Like
bank
I said.
heist should be fun.
Yeah, next week is Good Friday, so I have the night off Thursday into Friday, so I'll be here.
I will be here. Like I said, I just wanted to give you the heads up for a month from now.
You say next week's Good Friday?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
Isn't it the week after?
I thought it was the week after. I thought Easter was the 5th.
Oh, maybe it is 2 Thursdays from now.
What is it?
My
Easter-
battery is gonna die.
Easter's
Just
the day
one
before. It's the
the hour.
Friday is going to be the 3rd. So it's not next week; it's the week after.
I
Oh,
got
yeah, it is.
I got Good
April
Friday on
2nd.
the 2nd.
Yeah, me too. Either way, I have the Thursday off, but one of those Thursdays I will definitely be off no matter what. So
I'm on.
Yeah, you're right. The 2nd, not the 3rd. The 3rd Saturday.
I'm on vacation the last week of this month. Woo!
woo!
Vacation
All right.
to do nothing.
I'm gonna go call Taylor, and I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Tonight was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was.
Next time, will you show me how to re-level to 3 so I can get
Yeah,
buckler? Okay.
yeah. Even if it's like middle of the week, let me know, and we can just log in, and I can walk you through it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Talk to you later.
Night.
Later, all.
Good
Bye.
night.
Goodbye.
They got the shippo.
See you all.
Night, guys.
Good night.